Hello, and welcome to another one of my talks. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about um, Lady Thatcher's funeral, and a little bit about other politicians and the state of Britain as a whole at the moment. Alright, first and foremost, I will not be watching the funeral. Because I don't agree with the principles of it. I don't believe that the British taxpayer should be paying to bury this woman. We know that she was a fairly wealthy individual. I read somewhere that she has a estate worth £66 million. Yet the British taxpayer is expected to foot the bill for this party or event or whatever you want to call it. That is not right. That is not right. You know, we've got millions of working families, normal families, who are struggling to make ends meet, struggling to put food on the table, struggling to put fuel in their cars. With the very basics of life, basically, and it's unbelievable that already these hard-hit families are being made to give her this grand send-off. When she was in power, she made ordinary people's lives miserable. From what I've read and the historic research I've done, people I've spoken to have all said basically the same thing, that she ruined the country, and the policies that she enacted, my generation, we're the ones that are really feeling the full force of the catastrophic failure of her government to address the real issues. Just in how it's dividing society. It's dividing British society. It's even in death, she's dividing the British people. And I just want to say for the record that I think the British people are being misrepresented here. It's pictured in the media, especially the BBC. In my view, that it's very biased, and I don't think that there was enough negative things said about her, because a lot of people felt very strongly about it, and I'm going to say it. I think the only people that she wanted to help and that voted for her were just white, wealthy, middle class people. The Tories sort of spin this lie that she wanted to empower every ordinary British person, when really what she did, she pushed them down the river without a paddle. And it's just very sad. It's just very sad that it's got to this stage now. In Britain, and the way that the funeral was being conducted as well, all the soldiers lining the streets, and the splendour of the carriages, and how much it's so grand, and she was such a powerful individual, and look at all the wonderful things she'd done. And it's simply not true, and it's a misrepresentation of the facts, and it's disingenuous for everybody watching it. And this sort of hero worship of dead politicians is very dangerous, and the distortion of historic fact. It's not good. I mean, how far does it go? We all know the dangers of putting people on such a high pedestal. I mean, the extremist case, look at North Korea and Kim Jong Un, and look at the way he's worshipped and idolised. All I'm gonna say is it can't lead to anything good. But it just goes to show that how out of touch I think politicians really are. Not just the Tories. Labour are, in my view, just as bad. They're sellouts. They don't represent working people. They don't represent ordinary people either. They've shown their true colours on many occasions. I think change is coming to this country. I think that there will be some sort of social revolution, and soon, and I think I will see it in my lifetime. I think people are more aware now than they've ever been about the inequality and the corruption and the lies that are being told to the British public on a daily basis. Well, at the time of austerity, they're telling us that there's no money left for anybody, and they can pull 8 to 10 million quid out of a hat to pay for some funeral. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to me. It's all very very upsetting that we've got to this stage. But things need to change. People of Britain need to get up and need to start making their voices heard, and stop taking this attitude that, oh, if I go out and protest, oh, what will the neighbours say, and oh, what will everyone think of me, and oh, what if a policeman shouts at me? Listen, if you want your rights and your liberty, and you want a free and equal society, you're going to have to get out there and express your anger and express your views, because the government isn't going to listen to you if you're just going to sit on your arse and complain all day. We're going to have to do something. We, the people, are going to have to make a change, a real change. I know that is a cliche, but we need to make a real change, and a revolution of values, and a revolution of the way we think, a revolution of the mind, a social revolution, and hopefully a peaceful one. But we all know that great power does not yield peacefully. So draw the conclusion you want from that. Right, rant over. Thank you for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. I'm interested to hear your views. This video will be going on YouTube, but it's also I'm probably gonna tweet it. So all my followers, this is for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know what you think, and right, over and out, rant over. Thanks guys.